Welcome, friends, Retro Commodore Space Magic. This is 3D Pinball Power for the Commodore 64. As you can see, we're supposed to press F1 to play, but you can also hit the fire button on the joystick, because why not? And there it goes. Although I think we need the joystick in port 2. Or maybe we just use the keyboard. It's been a little while since I've played this. The arrow keys and tab are what do it. Now let's launch the ball. Okay, let's give this a real try now. You press right on the joystick in port 1, and that's a good example of how to play the pinball game. Okay, now we're really playing, right? Okay. You can see that some of the highlighted things, like the lanes at the top of the board, do move as you move the flippers around, which is common on real pinball machines. Not all pinball games have that feature, especially the older pinball games. So let's flip around with the flipper. I will say that the sort of 3D environment of the pinball table, first of all, it's pretty interesting for the Commodore 64. But it does add a certain challenge to keeping track of exactly where the ball is. Okay, so let's try this one more time. This time we're going to play it like you're supposed to play it, where you hit F1 to start. And so we are starting. Now that we have all of our... Yeah, see, exactly, that's exactly, yep, how you're supposed to play it. Just like that. That's okay. We're going to get a super duper high score. Especially if we're the only one playing it today. Now, I like pinball games, I do. But this, this game would be a really good pinball game once you got the hang of it, once you got used to it. But it's clear that the sort of 3D perspective of the game does take some getting used to. So some targets up on the upper right there, and you can hear they've done a fairly good job of making it sound like the pinball is rolling around on the table. Zoop! Of course, once you learn the quirks of this table, then you can aim things better as you're bouncing the ball every which way. And overall, the graphics are quite nice, I would say. A decent representation of a pinball table. In one of these videos, I'm going to have to take a look at some of the DOS pinball games, because I really enjoyed those. Like, oh, gee, thank you. Like, Silver Ball and Epic Pinball. But you can see that this is a Mastertronic game, so that might say a little something about the game. I know there are certain opinions about Mastertronic games out there, but I think overall it's a good game. It's a fun little game. The table does take some getting used to, but it's certainly an interesting pinball game for the Commodore 64. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe to be notified of whenever we post a new video. Liking is a wonderful thing to do. And tune in again next time for more retro fun.